So about The Host. Whether you're a fan of Stephenie Meyer's books, or if you're just along for the ride, here's a little bit of advice to make the Host experience just a little bit more enjoyable. Just embrace the awkward. So the book actually came out right smack dab in the middle of the whole Twilight hysteria. I had just come back from Comic-Con, I was on my high, I was like, woohoo, another book from Stephenie Meyer, awesome. And then I read it. The concept of the book, I'll be honest, it was weird when I read it, and it's even weirder on the screen. Here, I'll just show you the plot.
We have been invaded by another species who erase our minds to take our bodies. But there are a few of us left who still fight back.
So Melanie is part of the resistance, and she has been taken over, and that's kind of like the rule. Before you let somebody take over, you die, because otherwise you're going to ruin it for the rest of everybody else. There's a lot of killing actually in this. But she gets taken over, and Wander is taken over her body. She starts remembering all of the past life that Melanie had, starts feeling the same feelings that she has, and starts feeling sympathy for them. This is something that a soul, or one of the aliens, just doesn't do. And this crazy seeker lady who's super OCD about catching these people, she's trying to find her. And she's trying to get all the information she can so that she can catch all the resistance here. Saoirse Ronan, who plays Melanie, she actually does a pretty decent job. Every time that she is a human, that displays her as a human, I actually really, believed it, and she did a really good job. But every time that she was acting as the alien, it was just, I don't know, I guess it was just because the whole soul thing, or they're supposed to be pretty neutral and without feeling, but it was really hard to like her. And I wish I did, but I didn't. But one part that was really good was when she was interacting with her little brother Jamie, who was played by Chandler Canterbury. I gotta say, he's a really talented kid. So, props to that kid. He's gonna go far. But I don't know, it was just hard to take seriously. So the brother was good. Also, other things that I liked. I liked the settings visually. They was actually really consistent, and when they go into the caves, those are really cool too. The settings in general, they were really nice because I'm from Arizona, and it was filmed in Arizona, and I was like, hey, I know those mountains, yay! So Melanie Strider is the original human inside the body, and Wanderer, or Wanda as she so lovingly becomes known, she is the one who's in charge of the body. So throughout the entire movie you have this double mindset going. You have the Wanderer who's walking around talking to everybody, and then you also have this voice that kind of echoes through the mind. It was hard to stay engaged when it was just Wanderer and Melanie talking back and forth inside of her head. But as you added more characters in there, you got more engaged as you went along. I think the weirdest part about the whole thing is when it gets into the love story. It was just so... nothing that was said would have ever been said in the real life. And so you're just thinking, really? The guy who falls in love with the alien Melanie, Wanderer, it's just... I'm thinking, okay, you say that you like her, but really, brother... you've just been alone way too long. Okay, there are different parts where this is supposed to be romantic, and this is supposed to be one of those moments that just kind of wraps you in and says, oh, but it's just so awkward. Most of the audience were not thinking, oh, this is so wonderful. They were all cracking up. I was cracking up. It's just weird. Oh, I'm in love with you, but you're not human. And then, oh, I'm not human, but I love you. My body loves you, but I also love you. And you're human, but I'm not human. It's just weird. It was just hard to take seriously. But, you keep going. And like I said, you embrace the awkward. You laugh with it. And afterward, you just kind of end up staring at the screen and you just bust up laughing because you don't know what you just watched. If you're the type that already likes the books, you're going to go see it anyway. Just embrace the laughter, just embrace the awkward, you'll be fine. If you're a really big fan of the books, don't bring somebody who's going to make fun of it if you don't want it to be made fun of, because it's going to be made fun of. In all, I give the movie 2.5 stars. I mean, I can't give it any more than that. So now it's your turn. I want to know what you guys thought. If you're a fan of Stephenie Meyer's books, you're a fan of the book in general, tell me what you thought of the movie, because I want to know if it wasn't just my screening that had all this happen. So let me know in the comments below. I'm excited to hear what you guys think. Have a great day, and until next time, my name is Chelsea Robson, and you are watching the Rotoscopers YouTube.